So let's make a jump to sector number 3 after a very successful sector 2. Although, do I actually jump there, or should I try to squeeze one more beacon in? No, I won't be able to do that, will I? Because if I'm here, they'll hear, and then by the time I'm back, no, that's not an option. Never mind. Civilian sector and Uncharted Nebula. I normally don't like nebulas because they've got quite a lot of empty locations, and I just feel it's a waste of time. But I've not played the nebula after the patch, after the advanced edition came out. So why don't we have a look at how this works now? You've entered the nebula reach sector. You may put a few light years on the fleet, but that's only useful if you make it out to the other side. Let's power down the medbay and have some more power in our engines. And I said in the previous episode that I wanted to power up my shields before jumping in here. I forgot about it. Silly me. It's 108 scrap, so let's save it for some potential store. Let's accept. And now I feel a little bit safer. Should I buy one more power bar just to have my medbay running? Nah, not yet. I'll leave the scrap where it is. Exit is here, so let's go as high as possible and then we'll work our way down. You feel naked without functioning sensors. You half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind, but nothing happens. And that's what I just said. They've got quite a lot of those empty locations. I don't like that. I always feel like that's the biggest waste of time and movement. Okay, let's go a bit higher then. You jump into sector of a nebula beast by the plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at a beacon is moving into attack, which is good, because at least I won't... Ooh, they've got a mind control thing. Is someone gonna start attacking my own ship? I hope not. Okay, that's quite enough actually. Can we go now? Oh, they don't... I've not noticed they've taken my flag down. So let's just get rid of this scout with torpedoes. I'll use a couple, but at least I won't get any more damage. The ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap, 30, which is good. And I can't power anything up because there's no power in this plasma storm. Or ion storm. I think it's called ion storm. No, it's actually plasma storm. Good. We're not gonna do anything to the ship for now. Let's just move on. And let's try to get out of the nebula for a second. You cycle through a wide band comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but static. That's not very useful at all, but I have to live with that. We can power up our oxygen because I've not noticed we are going down. I have to be very, very careful with the oxygen with this guy here, because it goes down really quickly. I don't think the oxygen can be manned, can it? No, it can't. I was thinking about leaving someone in there, so if something goes down, they can repair it straight away. I've got another store, so I'll go down here to get some more scrap and then to the store, hopefully. And another scout. What's happening? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, he is gonna attack his own ship. What can I do with that? Not quite sure how long it lasts. So why don't we just keep him occupied with this guy? And then let's try to take this thing down, possibly. Not quite sure how many shots he gets with this laser here. If he only gets one, I'm safe because I've got another shield. If he gets two, oh, and he does, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'll try to make sure that his guns go down. Oh, I've changed the flag to the burst laser, which isn't good because I do need the shield piercing ability. Let's wait and see what comes up first, because I want to have a possibility of disengaging his mind control, was it? Yeah. Oh, and I've not targeted the flag. I will go for the weapons and I'll wait with this one. See, I'm not too bothered with his two shots when I have two shields. And hopefully I'm not gonna have to use any more torpedoes. I just said I'm not too bothered with his... Oh, I'm bothered now. And that's a miss. That's... Oh, and he is mind controlling me again. At least it's just a pilot and he's destroying his own cabin, so I'm not too bothered. There we go. Can we have just one damage more? Of course not. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Go and heal yourself. Oh, that's so bad. Can I please take him down? It's just one more damage I need. No, I can't. I obviously can't. I need some more powerful weapons now. The flak is good when there's only one shield, but when there's more than that, it's not so good anymore. The ship explodes, leaving 30 scrap for me. That's good. Let's jump and see what the store has in store for us. Store has in store? That doesn't make much sense, does it? The space station has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. Only one shop in here. I've got a fire beam, what looks like a beam. Let's just sell the drone first. I thought it was going to be more expensive. So let's sell this guy. And what have we got here? We've got cloaking. We could afford it and it's really good. We've got fire. Oh, that's a drone. I don't want a drone. It looked like a laser. Repeatedly attacks with a small beam weapon that lights rooms on fire. No, thank you. So should I just go for the cloaking device? I think I will. I think I will go for cloaking. And we've got 35 more scrap. Let's fix all just in case. Can we man the cloaking now? We couldn't do it before the patch. Can we do it now? Nope, he just stands in the corner. I think you need this small computer thing to man things. And I obviously do not have sufficient power. So let's go to the ship and let's buy one power bar, and that's more or less it. I'm poor again. I am so poor again. Jump, and that's the only beacon I have in my reach. With the sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring at the window, but nothing happens. It's rather beautiful and waste of time again. I could go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go from this side. Let's just finish exploring the nebula. You arrive in the middle of Plasma Storm again. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Okay, so what can we do in here? Not a whole lot, as I can see. They have got the flak as well as some other weaponry, so I do need my one shield. I can't power the oxygen down with this guy. I have to use my torpedoes on them. In which case, let's make sure we don't get any damage. And I think that will be a bit better solution, because I can always evade 60%. It's much better than what I would have had with the engines. Okay, so that's their weapons down, not necessarily, because obviously I've missed. And I only have 8 torpedoes left. That's not good. That's not good at all. I did have 19 at some point. Okay, what can we do to improve things? I could power this down, power up my flak, and you focus on the shields now. With one shield I should be able to use the flak to my advantage. All 3 of them aimed well, but just one hit. They want to offer me 13 scrap, which is not a whole lot, but I need torpedoes. Let's see, maybe I'll get some torpedoes after I defeat them. Let's wait and see what the flak is gonna do. 1 damage, that's decent. I can live with that. Another one. Very well, 2 damage, very good. And I did get a torpedo, I did get ion charge. What the hell is this? I can't read up on it here, can I? The ship explodes, leaving a substantial amount of scrap. As always, now show me this ion charger. This ion weapon can charge multiple times, giving it additional projections. How does it work? Charged weapons can be charged multiple times to generate more firepower. You can save time and fire the weapon permanently, but it will have fewer shots ready as a result. I would say that is very interesting. Not quite sure that I understand how it works. I'll have to check that in practice, but it is something worth remembering about when I have some scrap to power things up. I will have to jump now, but I don't have any power in my engines. Fair enough, let's go. Not a huge choice. Let's go there. A black market weapons trader, which services I cannot afford. I probably would have bought something, but no. Ignore attack. We need scrap, so let's attack, and let's power things up again. I wonder what it works like. If I could have one more in here. I will buy one more power for my weapons, and I'll have this ion charge and burst laser, and we'll see how they work together. But for now, I don't want you, I want the flak probably. That's what I was waiting for. Now let's cloak. And as we've cloaked, let's try to bring the weapons down again. That wasn't very good. I should have probably targeted the shields and try not to use any more of those. And then the flak should be able to do the rest. I'll actually target their oxygen, because there is a good chance that they will start refixing the oxygen first, and everything else will take a secondary objective. Okay, that was good. That was actually very, very decent. 27 scrap, and we don't want to go to the exit just yet. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Well, if it's smuggler, it's got something important on the deck. You power up your weapons. I do. And what can we do to him? I think we'll have to take the shields down, and the flak can go on weapons. Because with 2 shields, using flak is just pointless. You'll never get all three of them hitting the right spot. Not bothered with the laser. And I'm not bothered with this that has 2 shots if the laser is down, so that's good. And they are trying to power the FTL up, which isn't good. Let's try to get their shields down, and let's try to make sure that they don't escape. 14 scrap, 8 missiles, I'll take it any day. 8 missiles is just brilliant, exactly what I needed. And let's jump to yet another sector. We might stand the chance of jumping here as well before the rebel fleet gets here. Okay, what do we have here? Hire a crew member. The beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you can find crew willing to fight on your ship here for a price. Let's think. I already have weapons guy. I don't really have 70 scrap to spend. I've got quite a lot of crew, so I will not hire anyone, but that's again something new in this advanced edition, that you can hire people and you actually see who you get. That is actually quite a big jump. Will they make it all the way here in the next one? I don't think they will. I think I've still got time for one more beacon. And I hope I wasn't wrong. Rock crew member offered to lead them out of the nebula. A rock armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings. But when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid, leave. I'll lead them out. The rock grudgingly transfer control of their helm to you, and you steer them to a thinner part of the nebula. They're not sure what to think, but they transfer over some supplies. All the same. 38 scrap, that's very well. That's very good, and just in time for the exit. So I've not wasted any time. And again, I haven't noticed that my oxygen is going down. Never mind. The Slongridge beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When your FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector and nothing's happening here. So in this case, I'll just power everything up so I don't forget about this. I will I? I will go to the ship and I'll try to upgrade some weaponry. That's 85 right there, and I don't have any more power. But this will come, this will eventually come, and I will be able to use my new charge ion. And I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.